Wow, what is going on, people? Hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to more CSGO news. I would be lying to each and every one of you if I told you I only had half a cup of coffee. I've had a full cup of coffee, and I can barely even say that. It's a tongue twister. Today we break down for all of you guys Astralis's master plan. I will again link down below, guys, Decay's initial article on this. If you missed it yesterday, we talked about Astralis now potentially adding even more players, at least one, potentially two additional on top of S-Tag to make a 7, potentially 8-man roster for CSGO. So first of all, let's get all the jokes out of the tank, right? We've seen countless on Twitter, if you guys are active on Twitter as well, all the jokes out there about Astralis trying to sign two teams. What can we call them? Let's call them Astralis 1 and Astralis 2, Astralis Black and Astralis Red. I saw one funny comment. We can call the first team Astralis and the other team Astral ASS. I can't say that word here on the channel, so plenty of jokes out there, but let's not take away from the fact this is crazy news, right? The fact that any team out there, especially now in a time of Counter-Strike where Freakazoid and his North American companions, his North American teammates, plenty of North American players out there, and yes, sure, let the jokes come my way. Oh, of course it's North American pros because they're not as good as other pros. I don't care. Freakazoid and company and many other North American pros and teams out there are looking for organizations. Meanwhile, Astralis is trying to sign all of Daneland to play for their single roster. It's a crazy, crazy time. It's a 5-man game. Astralis already trying to make it a 6-man game. Before they even do that, the announcements are already there. S-Tag not set to join until July. And before that even happens, now we find out they're trying to get a 7th or an 8th man on the team. And you have to wonder why. Because when it comes time to the current major format, that being Road to Rio events, if you guys do not know, every single substitution or roster change you make during those events heavily penalizes you. You can only earn 80% of the initial points at the event if you make one substitution. If you make two substitutions, you can only earn 64% of those points. So it makes no sense, really, unless you have a god tier player on the bench feeling really juiced that day. It really makes no sense in the major runs to make a substitution, in my opinion, based off the book. Yes, we could be wrong, but I do think Kiyoshima got it right. Despite all of these funny rumors out there, maybe they're trying to actually have a practice squad. That way scrims and strats aren't leaked beyond their two teams. If they eventually sign a 10-man roster, that'd be super cool. Yes, it would. But besides that, I think the more logistical thing here is this. I think the Astralis 5-man core that we have all known to come and love as one of the most dominant, if not the most dominant CSGO rosters in history is going to be set due to some sort of fatigue or exhaustion to only play the big events and then eventually maybe just the majors when it comes to Counter-Strike. And this is a wild theory, right? It gives the rest of the roster the chance to play the lesser events, right? The A-tier events, not the S-tier events and majors. That will be the 5-man core, and that way the 5-man core can rest while the other guys, they fill in and do all the groundwork, all the legwork, all the events here and there, and all of the travel. And heck, maybe, if I want to extend this theory even further, it gives Zonic a chance to spend time with his family. If you guys remember last year, he came out with a great piece. I can't remember where it came from, though, unfortunately. So he is gone a far majority of the year, not able to actually spend time with the family at all. Maybe this gives him time to go home while the ground crew does go to an event without a coach. Maybe. Just maybe. But the main theory here is this. The Astralis 5-man core, they play the big events. They play the majors where you're docked to make substitutions, and all the guys that are joining now, the lesser Danes, they play the lesser events. It's a crazy, crazy theory, but I think it makes the most sense right now, and as per usual, I'm curious what you guys think. What is Astralis's master plan with a 6, 7, or 8-man roster? Mainly 7 or 8 because it's pretty much, Decay reports it's pretty much guaranteed it will be at least a 7-man roster, if not 8. What do you guys think is going down? Until next time, I hope you guys all enjoy. If you guys have any other videos you want in the CSGO scene, you leave a comment down below. Until next time, drink your Wawa, drink your Kaka. I could really mess that one up in the future, and that could come off weird. Until then, though, take care. I'll see you guys back here soon.